LordTeox here, guys, and look who is finally here, HU TAO. We pretty much knew about that, but we were just waiting for the 100% official confirmation, and here we have the news. So English voice, Brianna Nickenberger, and I don't know how to pronounce it. Japanese, Takahashi Rai, and she's amazing. Pyrovision, Polearm user, we already knew about that. Here we have a little bit of story, voiceover, good morning, and the name, personal detail. Actually, here we have Qingyan, and with some nice rock and roll, I don't know why. And more about HU TAO, TAO troubles, and whatever. And finally, here we can take a look at the talents. Look how pretty she is, and they already give her a staff of HOMA. So normal attack performs up to 6 rapid strikes. Charge attack consumes a certain amount of stamina to lunge forward, dealing damage to enemies along the way. So looks like that the attack of HU TAO, it's pretty similar from the one from Chao actually. So then compared to Changlin, so maybe we already knew that. Of course, they already put the Staff of HOMA on her. We already know will be one of the best weapon, not maybe the best one for her. But at the same time, I'm thinking already that the Crescent Pike doesn't really work that well on Chao. I don't think will even work that well on HU TAO. But anyway, so cool. Look, and at the end of this charge attack, he's doing this like things with their hands. So cute, so nice. Talents. HU TAO consumes part of her HP, knocking nearby enemy back and entering the Paramita Papilio states, which look like a papillon, reminds me on French for sure, and looks like she's doing a lot of like pyro damage. Increase HU TAO attack based on her max HP. At the time of entering these states, attack bonus gained this way cannot be exceed 400% of HU TAO base attack. So we know already that HU TAO base attack is very low, that's why the number is so high. But at the same time, HU TAO attack damage is converted to pyro damage, which cannot be override by any other element. So for example, even if you use the Chongyun elemental skills, looks like the attack will always be pyro. And so even if you have Bennett 6-6, you can use it without any problem. Increase HU TAO resistance to interruption, okay. And Paramita Papilio ends when its duration is over, which is really not precise, which will be the duration of it. Or when HU TAO has left the battlefield or fallen. Okay, that's normally makes sense. Really looks like this elemental skill is pretty similar to I would say D-Look, but with more consistent, because I mean D-Look, we know the E, you can use it 1, 2, 3 times, and you can alternate basically pyro attack to like normal attack. Here it's 100% pyro. I was a little bit scared at the beginning that was, I will not say similar to Changlin, but looks like that when you activate this elemental skill, you will do 100% pyro damage, which is very cool. And at the same time, here it says HU TAO base attack. So we know, as I said, the HU TAO base attack is very low, but if you put a very good weapon, and the Staff of HOMA has a very high attack, so the damage you will deal is the base attack of HU TAO, which means the very low base attack we talk about plus the weapon, which cannot exceed by 400, but which also mean a lot of damage in general. And of course 100% pyro. Oh, here we have another talent. So the Paramita Papilio state, HU TAO charge attack apply the Blood Blossom effect to the enemy it eats. So very similar to Child, actually. Looks like it's the same but with fire and not water. And Holy works with the charge attack here. Enemy affected by Blood Blossom will take pyro damage every 4 seconds. Yeah, basically the same as a Child. This damage is considered elemental skill damage. So first things when you said that this damage considered elemental skill is like too bad we don't have like a similar polyarm weapon to the Fastering Desire, because since the elemental skill is so huge with the sword, would be nice to have something similar with for a spear character. Each enemy can be affected by only one boss of effect, okay, at the time, and this duration might only be refreshed by HU TAO. So it looks like you can do it once and you can do it again in the same enemy or even in the others. That's kind of interesting because that's applied, I mean, you can apply it just with the charge attack. So like for example Chao ultimate, you just need to jump like a kangaroo every time. Here you will change a little bit your playstyle, since you might be forced or willing to do more charge attack compared to, for example, other character you have. Talents here, we finally got the ultimate. So HU TAO commands blazing spirit to deal pyro damage in a large AOE. Okay, so basically you have this, look at this cute little ghost around, will deal all like pyro damage around you. Upon striking the enemy, regenerate a percentage of HU TAO max HP. This effect can be triggered up to 5 times based on the number of enemies. Okay, so now it's talking about no, it's not talking about the ultimate. We cannot use the ultimate 5 times, but looks like the maximum amount, the regenerate effect of the HP can be dealt maximum up to 5 times. So for example, if you have 10 enemies all around you, the maximum amount of hits you can have regenerating your HU TAO XP will be maximum of 5. If HU TAO HP is below or equal to 50, when the enemy is hit, both the damage and the HP regeneration are increased. So this is why the Staff of HOMA is perfect for her. So you will add, so this huge bonus, it looks like a huge bonus for the ultimate, so below the 50% HP, plus HU TAO, plus Staff of HOMA passive talent below the 50 HP, you will increase your damage. So it looks like like I said, the HU TAO, the Staff of HOMA, it's now we can call it definitely the HU TAO Spear. So happy I have it. So that's very cool. That's very interesting, guys. So guys, those are my first impressions about HU TAO. I really wanted to share it with you, read it together. And we're back to the game for a couple of minutes because I still want to continue to talk about HU TAO, share with you some thoughts, also some tips, and talking about team composition and the future of our account. Regarding my account, guys, I would say the answer is pretty easy. What I mean by that is I love fire character in general. I love Diluc as a main DPS. Is one of the best DPS you can have in the game at the moment. And I don't have Chao. My Ganyu, I build it in a very different way. I don't use it as a main DPS. I don't. At the same time, I don't really like the playstyle of Ganyu as a main DPS, and the constellation I have are 0. So build it as a main DPS is not the easiest way. And most of the time when I go to the other side of the abyss with the second team, I ended up using Zhongli or Chongyun as other main DPS. And this guy is like, it feels like I always need something a little bit more, a fire character or another real main DPS that can take my account to the next level. And that's why I'm surfing about why not try to go for HU TAO. And I got already Staff of HOMA, and if you saw my previous video, guys, I will leave you a link down below in the description. But at the same time, I got the weapon for HU TAO. I got the HU TAO Spear. So I said I go to my wish, I take a look. Here I have 63 wishes. But I'm so far away from PT. I think I got 8 to 10 wishes. Yeah. So my last 5-star is Ganyu. So even if I wish for HU TAO, I don't even get the 100% chance to get HU TAO. And do the calculation here, I think I got just 8 to 10 wishes maximum. So here I have 63. But also the other things I have Battle Pass, 680 Primo Gems, which is around 4 wishes, plus the 5 wish we will get from the new shop of March. So guys, after a little bit of maths and this small talk, I will definitely go for HU TAO. I'm 100% that HU TAO can bring something more to my account in general. Another main DPS who I really need at the moment, Fire Character, which is I love in general. A lot of melt, reaction, vaporize, all this cool stuff we know already, it's amazing. So I will definitely wish for HU TAO. I will hope to get the same luck I got from the weapon banner with the Staff of HOMA and Gravestone, like in the first 60-50 pool. So I really wish for that, and I really wish you a lot of luck at the same time, guys. Another things I wanted to quickly talk to you about, guys, is you really need HU TAO. And what I mean by that is, from our point of view, I would say from a Dolphin point of view, where we don't necessarily spend a lot of money in the game, I think you really need to take in consideration a lot of things. So first, you need another DPS on your team. First question. Second, are you struggling to get the final, I would say the end game of Genshin Impact now, which means clearing the Spiral Abyss floor 12-3. So if you cannot achieve that now and you have all the resources available for building HU TAO, I would say at least a level 80 plus artifact and stuff like that, yeah, that's maybe a good reason. And talking about that, guys, is you have the resources for HU TAO. And what I mean by that is you have good artifact, you have a good spear, do you have a nice weapon for her, do you have all the book and stuff like that, because the point is, of course, you wish for HU TAO now, and I don't know, you can even build there as soon as you can, maybe without refreshing reasons and stuff like that, what I personally don't do. And again, we're talking about a Dolphin point of view, that okay, but what's the point to wishing for HU TAO now? I cannot use it maybe for the next 1 week, 2 weeks, and in 2 weeks you will have maybe, I don't know, Rosaria or another character you really want, and we're going back to the same point as before. And now I will stop, guys, because otherwise we were talking about everything except HU TAO. So HU TAO will be with us in a couple of days. Super happy about it, really exciting, and for the one already saved Primal Gems, material, they got everything, guys. Wish I will do the same. I really hope you a lot of luck. I really wish you that you will get HU TAO in the first 20 to 30 pool. And for the other guys, just as I said before, fix your goal, take in consideration your priorities, your team, your account, and after that you can think about HU TAO or not, and maybe spend a little bit of money. Okay? But guys, don't be shy, let me know what you're thinking, and if you have any other question, just leave it down below in the comment. I will be more than happy to help you and answer all your questions. Okay? I'll see you next time. Ciao, ciao.